New this morning, Christmas is just 13 days away and Santa and his elves are hard at work, making sure there's plenty of holiday cheer this season. And one of Santa's workshops is closer than you think. WRTV's Jessica Grunling is live in Noblesville to introduce us to Hamilton County's own Santa. Good morning, Jessica.
Good morning, Lauren. Yeah, this is Santa's workshop. He's not in the window right now. I think it's a little too early for him, but the man known as Noblesville Santa is a retired teacher, but he's also an artist, and now his mission is to keep the magic of Christmas alive in his own community.
In a storefront window on 9th Street, you may not notice him at first glance.
Ho, ho, ho!
But all signs point to Santa's workshop.
It's really nice to be in the window. It's nice to gauge reactions of people walking by.
And in this small space is where Noblesville's very own Santa Claus is putting together wooden toys.
And I've got this Santa Claus we're working on now.
While also keeping an eye on who's being naughty or nice.
And these came from a 1920s toy pattern book that I just discovered. I'm doing a show where I'm here and a kid runs halfway down the block to see Santa. That's really great. And I feel like there's some responsibility there to instill that magic and that joy in those kids and their parents.
Continuing to instill magic and joy, even for the non-believers.
And as kids stop believing, being the neighborhood, the community Santa Claus has been really great for that transition because they come in, I know you're Jeff, like, okay. And we talk about that and keeping the magic alive, but growing out of that.
Jeff Davis never really grew out of it. The man who now plays Santa was once a teacher. For 35 years, he taught in Carmel and IPS.
And the last couple of years were super challenging. They were closing schools and I was getting reassigned and things got really tough.
Then he got to be the jolly guy in the red suit for the first time.
And I was in this horrible cheap suit and it was nothing believable or magic about it, but it still was because the kids want to believe and that's the magic.
It also brought the magic back for Jeff.
With the anxiety and the angst about school, I was not a very nice person. So I looked at Santa Claus as a way that I could bring joy and meaning back to Christmas for me.
Now this is how he's spending retirement. Not only a teacher, but an artist. It was an easy transition.
My art has always been about making things that were toy-like or toy-inspired.
Dedicating the month of December, being in the storefront, bringing joy.
Everything I do goes back to building community.
Well, if you still need your picture with Santa or to get him your wish list, he will be at Sid's Bar here in Noblesville on Sunday for a brunch with Santa. Live in Noblesville, Jessica Grunling, WRTV.